Hi, Algebra. Hope you guys are getting into a routine of doing your schoolwork, and hopefully it breaks up the boredom of being inside. Looks really good from my end. You guys are getting on there. You're doing the assignments. You're checking in. You're asking questions. So that's awesome, and it's great to hear from you guys. A couple things with questions. You can still email me. You can you can reply in Google Classroom. Sometimes I will reply personally to you. I've tried to do that. But as we get into this here, sometimes I find it helpful to just post to the whole class, because it might be something that everybody's wondering about or asking about, and they just didn't send a message. Also, next week I'm going to hold a Google Meet session, so watch for times on that. It's not a mandatory thing. We're not going to meet. I'm not going to do a lesson. It's just going to be a time when I'm going to be sitting at my computer, and if you want to pop in and ask a question, or say hi, or whatever the case might be, if you're available and you want to get some things cleared up, then just click join, and it should use your camera. Also, I suppose it could just use audio if you wanted to do it that way. Okay, the short assignments, just some announcements here. Look at it as more of completion, kind of like like I would collect homework in class. I understand there's going to be mistakes. That's not a huge deal. I want it to grade for you just so you have that feedback, like, did I get it right or did I not get it right? But whenever I go to progress book, it's just going to give you, your 5 points. So you guys are doing good with that. Check things out. See how you're doing. And then the longer quizzes that we'll have at the end of a unit, pretend that's a test, but it's open notes. It's, open whatever you want to use as a resource there to help you out, okay? Don't worry about your grade. We are going to have plenty of points, so don't get caught up in that. Right now, it's just about the learning. It's just about the, using our brain for still doing algebra, okay? Now, let's look at this example, just because a couple people had some questions, and I think it would help clarify some things, okay? So we've been doing our inequalities. Remember that when this symbol, this is a less than symbol, but it's always pointing at the smaller value. So for example, down here, if our variable is on the right and it's pointing to the negative 1.7, then that means that our variable is actually bigger than negative 1.7. And remember, our variable represents the solutions. So in this case, in this problem, solutions are greater than negative 1.7. That would mean that it's not allowed to be equal to, so you don't color in the circle because it's not equal to that. And you would shade to the right, okay? So I just have this problem worked out here. You solve like normal. Like if you want to get x by itself, maybe you have to do the distributive property first, but you're going to subtract 7 to cancel the 7. You're going to divide by negative 3, just like we always do. And then that right there, if you multiply or divide with a negative number, it flip-flops the inequality. So less than becomes greater than, and greater than becomes less than. And I just wanted to show you another example here. You can keep this really simple whenever you graph with a decimal. Just number like normal on your number line, and then put that decimal value in where it goes and use that. So you do not have to count by decimals whenever you graph it. So there you go. Hopefully that's a good help for your assignment today. It's nothing new, but you actually get to work it out on paper instead of doing it online, and send me a picture of your work. All right, have a great day, guys.